Arisen.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
As you say.
Twas well worth the effort of breaking it. Over here, if you please.
Gadgets are at your disposal. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil. My protection. A welling strike right where it comes. foe shall soon be vanquished.
Right on, this is our finest hour.
It is imperative we knock our foe to the ground. Press us its advantage.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. Together, I think we can manage it.
Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on its favourite prey. Quickly now! You've been doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire! I've managed to grab hold!
I like that. Hang in there. You'll pull through.
This book has a ghastly habit of dumping of women the moment it has spied them.
It is a tendency we might exploit. To do so would be to court danger. We do not the beast reeling. If we keep this up, we'll look its feet right out from under it.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
Movements have grown sluggish.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
I shall lead the charge.
As you wish. I shall return directly. Would seem our fight is not yet done.
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long.
Of course.
Nothing like a jaunt through the woods to put a spring in one's step.
Stay watchful. There's no telling what might be lurking about the trees.
Knew it to be so.
Let us press on with our next objective. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here? The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern wall. That's not far from here.
creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
Drop all your valuables, and I might just let you live. Watch them!
An abandoned campsite, just waiting to be claimed.
That's the spirit!
Need healing. I'm happy to oblige. Hold on. Stay right there.
Nice armor you got. Looks better on me, mind.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Our fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we sell this newfound prize.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
We've got goblins! One of us has been drenched!
Feast your eyes on this!
Let me be the one to collect it.
No one can defend themselves with weapons like this.
What a view! Oh, I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
I'm glad they cast aside my weapon and laser power. Get these prisoners.
I quite agree. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
A cavern! Of all things! It seems undisturbed. Mayhap we'll be the first ones to explore it.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
Think nothing of it!
Splendid. Sleep magic. On my way.
Was I asleep? What a strange dream I was having.
I'll be feeling the scars of that battle for some time yet.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
This obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
If you need that destroyed, I'm your pawn. Shall I assist? At last. I thought we'd never find one.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Leafworms can prove troublesome.
Best not to provoke them.
Times must be tedious if you've been watered to challenging beasts to bouts.
'Tis folly to pick quarrels with beasts.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Let us proceed with caution. The night sky is a balm to the battle-weary heart.
You have my support.
Choppers! Seems there's no escaping them.
I shall lead the charge! I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Most impressive, Master.
Few more victories like that, and we'll have 'em running for the hills.
A resounding success.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
The monster seems to have dropped something. Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Let us press on with our agenda. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? The soldiers delivering freight were last spied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. Would you mind coming over here? Poison is a nasty affliction.
How do you like that?
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
Perhaps the Ariseners recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
We We've stumbled upon a golem. What your luck. Do not live to regret this.
To rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe carefully to determine our best strategy here.
A curative cannot mend.
Put an end to this, Bowmaster.
That's quite a large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
A wake stone, Arisen. It harbors the power to bring the dead back to life.
Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight, for all I've stuffed myself. You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? I'll get that for you.
Come on, don't drag this out. Where do you think you're going, eh?
I hope you weren't expecting.
That's the spirit!
Glad to be of service.
I like that.
Did anyone else see that? Orc catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
A skill of mine could be of use in this situation. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. Onward. Our work is not yet done. Unless you've any objections, Arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Have at me! I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
We fight. To arms!
Fear not, 'tis well in hand.
Protect the shipment! Steel your count! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
V! How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! They're a tenacious lot.
One of us has been drenched!
Get a load of that! Can't you see I'm on duty?
'Tis done.
I like that.
And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Over here, if you please.
To fill one with bib. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Now to report to Captain Brant. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
A fantastic find. This is why I shall never tire of our adventures.
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Coming, Master.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Well, let us make haste for the nearest town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside.
Oh, you've a sharp eye. Suppose I ought not to have underestimated you, Sir Arisen. You wonder how I know? For starters, 'tisn't just me. The entire village recognizes you for what you are, cuz, naught mysterious about it. We've our sources, and that's all I'm saying. But don't worry yourself. I'm actually on your side, in a sense. Can't offer you any help, though. Village code and all that. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I were you, I'd try doing to someone else what I was just doing to you. Know what I mean? I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me down, eh?
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Ah, you must be the visitor of as you likes. Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. As you likes.
This is the head course. Nothing's free in this world.
Glad to be of service, sir.
I thought... You might choose that vote.
This is... Of course. Nothing's free in this world. Glad to be of service, sir. This is... Of course. Nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again.
I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day. At least I go knowing I fought.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never...
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft all...
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burden...
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound.
Shall we discuss tactics now?
No seen you about. You the outsider? My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
You're gathering grimoires, eh? My lord told me. I happen to be in possession of the Veiled Tome, Owl in Blizzard. I'd even be willing to part with it. If you'd be willing to trade me Fulminous Shield, the magic Aegis for it, that is. What say you? Oh dear. Still haven't found it? Then...
I'm in no mood for a chin. 'Tis a remarkable treasure we've found.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at long. Lost.
How goes it? Oh dear. Still haven't...
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious? Naturally, You're the second in response. Oops. Don't misunderstand. Those who deal in... Is there aught else you'd care to ask? I take... Is there aught else you'd care to... I take care.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
I'm not in.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up. Dear me.
You're here. I've been waiting for you.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
Can't say I have any tidings to...
That all you wanted to... Aye. Till next time, then.
You're the one, then? Fie. I'd hoped I'd not be seeing you here.
This won't do.
Consarn it all! I've lost...
Dear me.
How dare you?
Just what I was...
You've my gratitude.
How fine! How...
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Whatever 'tis, I'll thank...
This is, of course. Nothing's free in this world. Glad to be of service, sir.
This is...
Of course. Nothing's free in this world. Glad to be of service, sir.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Come take a look. You'll be glad. And you did. Always a pleasure. Am I shedding? Must be my winter coat growing in.
Over here! The person we seek isn't here. Perhaps we'd best come back later?
This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind.
Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure. Oh, there we are. Good thing we hung.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence, and ere it slips my mind. Pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
I just knew you'd see it done. After all, no deed is too great for the Arisen.
Indeed. You've culled more than your fair share of monsters. I expect tales of your valor will soon be told in taverns.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels, for now, Though, I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Over here, if you would.
Look as long as you please.
What shall I do today?
Lots to do, and precious.
We're off to Vernworth Palace then.
I'm in it now.
Lonely place. But not without its charms.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
It seems we must part.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
I must be vigilant. Our townsmen. I'm unsure how best to proceed. I've been on my feet all day.
'Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
They wish they were in my boots. If they only knew.
Such quiet. It is a blessing. I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
I'm surrounded by winches on all sides.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Not a bit of whatever happens here, anyhow.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brant if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been, Your Grace?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Lest I fall asleep.
Got to keep moving.
Wait, Senor, with us. What must needs be done?
Oh dear. The latest touch was a tragedy to those. I thought to myself, with the dragons coming, the Arisen shall, and indeed, still, that I would.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Mayhap I really would have been better off.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Might you spare a moment?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you, take this.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
How very peculiar.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, As the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
As pawns are not permitted within the castle, I will bid you farewell when we reach the entrance. This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I'd sooner stay out just like that where it possible.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage. So, you've...
My legs are stiff as bull. I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mate.
We shall wait here till your business is done.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
You. I wonder how you must feel, having locked me away in this dismal place. Do you think yourself just? If so, you are sorely mistaken. There are many in this world who require salvation. I merely borrowed the aid of those who could offer it. Just as there are theories that may only be tested on living flesh, so are mortal bodies the sole source of certain materials. And, whatever you may think, all lives are not made equal. 'Tis the truth, whether you choose to acknowledge it or not. The sickly folk of the slums are fated to die, to waste away till death grants them its mercy. I merely gave their deaths a greater purpose. If anything, I deserve your praise, not this awful cell. Is that you? Look. Oh, 'tis only you. The one who caught me in the midst of my little deal. I suppose you must be proud of yourself. Your meddling has seen me confined to this cell for the foreseeable future. How very absurd that 'tis I behind these bars and not you.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oh, the ruler, you say. Claim you to be Arisen as well, then? I must applaud the audacity of spinning such a falsehood. Though the possibility certainly stands that the man currently residing in the palace is but a pretender. Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests, and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? Oh, to think such a place existed. Oh, very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
I've brought you a gift. Will you accept it?
Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are Arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Monster's really scary. I've never seen one.
Sluggards. New blood. Shove off.
Such peace, reigned eternal.
I ain't gonna make any coin here. Some other time, maybe.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mate.
Who there? How have you fared? Might I beg a favor of you? Many thanks.
Tad round, but I can't complain.
So many happy faces carried on.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your... It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Do not forget that we work to serve...
I'd love to talk with you.
Always such.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Being by your side is an honor and a joy.
Perhaps you might provide me with some inspiration.
weary at this hour, sir? Much obliged. No wisdom weary at this hour, sir. You must have quite a tale to tell. You know where to find. Well met, sir.
Welcome.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
But not without its charms.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Apologies.
I've been on my feet all... Dang, my legs are as lead.
Hail.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills roll by.
Not much going on.
It's good to see people in such high spirits. Come on, have a look.
What?
That'll be the day.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit.
Leave this place at once.
My only object. Only fools devote their lives to toil.
Something fun to do here.
Then I shall remain by your side.
What now?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Can't say I've any time.
There's no debilitation a curative cannot mend.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Rattlers! There!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Well done.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
A firm push is what's needed here.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. My own master must hear of this tactic.
Unbelievable!
Is that a cavern entrance I espy?
A thrilling discovery! What say we venture in?
What's more, Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet. A master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey?
Just imagine the coin we'd gain from selling this.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
Saurians, Master!
Does not fear holy power. Such attacks will have little effect.
Was most effective.
See what you're made of! there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
You'll like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. But now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Very well. I shall return.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry. A decent spot to make camp. Assuming there are no monsters about.
There's no reason to rush into our bedrolls.
I suppose you must have some attachment to this place, Arisen, given how often we've made use.
Look, Arisen! A ballista!
'Tis a glad thing we happened upon this. Unleashing it during combat ought to fluster our foes.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? The safer the roads, the heavier. Do come again.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavor to keep up. 'Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness. By your venom harpies! Take care that they don't poison you!
This foe seems unlikely to catch a chill. However cold our ice in that place.
One of us has been poisoned.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell. If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
So it goes.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
To avoid open flame. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
After you, Arisen.
An ogre. Stand ready.
Shame I've no advantage against this bow. Are we all in the same boat?
Now let us finish this. Bring the feet down.
I shall lead the charge! Witness my magic! Naught like a curative to fill one with vim.
One of our number is unconscious. You're all right. I've got you.
Do not falter. Out of our strength, we can prevail.
It seems we have enraged our foes.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
No more.
Got hold of the enemy.
I like that.
We do well to sit at the high ground when fighting on an incline. It will make overpowering our foes all the simpler.
You have my gratitude. Would you accept this by way of thanks?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Nothing of it! one that could work in our favour.
That's just what I was thinking.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
You think they'd have learned from that last lot that we're not to be trifled with?
We were back already when they found us. This shan't take long.
'Tis easily done.
Naught spurs the imagination like places yet unvisited.
Just think, we might be on the cusp of a new adventure. I am poised to strike. Just say the word. Shall I assist?
This obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
I can attack at a moment's notice, Master. Shall I assist?
Really now, what are you doing?
'Tis folly to pick quarrels with beasts.
Douse the flames before it is too late.
A flesh wound. I can handle that. Hold. Just a moment.
Continue our onslaught, and the behemoth will soon topple.
I shall lead the charge!
Our foe most of all. Knock its feet out from under it, and strike ere it recovers.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. But together, I think we can manage it. This brute has quite the temper.
Rector's opponent makes an easy prey.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
I can attack at a moment's notice, Master. Shall I assist?
Leapworms? Oh, I hate how they wriggle!
Where the bite?
You can count upon my aid.
Let me get that.
New piece of equipment. We must try it on at once.
Twill suit you very well, methinks.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every... every little trinket you find.
What's come over you, Arisen?
There, master! I'm dead!
Shame I've no advantage against this bow. Are we all in the same boat? Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Battle is best of all.
An abandoned campsite. Just waiting to be claimed.
Better to rest while we're here than lament our weariness later.
Together, we are indomitable.
Just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further. Did anyone else see that? Ort catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry. ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I thought we'd never find one.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
The sun descends. Night will be upon us soon.
Quickly now! Our master beckons!
'Tis easily done.
it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste. Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but... Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Why don't we have a taste? There's surely no harm in it.
You ought to exercise more restraint.
Back at last. I feared I'd never be allowed to return.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Gamers. Assemble.